Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. So, Jump Festa 2020 is fast approaching. Actually, Jump Festa 2020 is happening 2 weeks from the upload date of this video, and for those of you that don't know what Jump Festa is, it is a very big convention that happens every year in Japan, where a bunch of, I believe, exclusively Shonen Jump IPs get together and show off what is coming next in their universes. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Whenever they make a big announcement, always announces it at Jump Festa. This is the convention where you will always hear news about a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. Now, I'm not expecting a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Show because, obviously, Sevens is only in its first year. That's something that maybe we can look forward to in 2022, given the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trend. But I'm making this video because we did get confirmation not that long ago that there is going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Related announcement. On Saturday in Japan at 2 p.m., Yu-Gi-Oh! Will be taking the stage at Jump Festa. And that panel is going to be titled Yu-Gi-Oh! Latest News Jump Festa 2021 Stage, obviously previewing what's to come in 2021. And what's really interesting is they have 2 days of news, a day on Saturday, December 19th, and a day on Sunday, December 20th. Of course, if you live on the East Coast in the United States like I do, that is around midnight, Friday night going into Saturday, the weekend before Christmas, December 19th, December 20th. So you do have to do a little bit of time conversions there. But I want to go over everything that could potentially happen at this event, and I am fully planning to be live, by the way, just like I was last year for this. So hopefully some of you guys will be, watching and hanging out with me and the crew while we are reacting to this news. There are a lot of rumors whirling around. J-Bix, one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Crack theorists, is over on Twitter. Definitely follow him. And he gave kind of a really interesting piece of just Twitter thread that he thinks that it could be a very big announcement coming on December 19th at this Jump Festa, because this is going to be 2021, the 25th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh! And he thinks that maybe there could be a movie, maybe there could be a video game. Some people are theorizing that there's going to be a Studio Gallop anime to run alongside Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's that focuses on the main game rather than Rush Duels, which is obviously what Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's purpose is to promote. I guess I'll start with that because to me, that is probably the most unrealistic one. Not to say that I would not love that. I mean, how amazing would it be if we had 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes running side by side? But I really, if I were you, would not hold out any sort of hope that that's what's going to happen. The notion that a few people have that Studio Gallop only needed a year off to kind of recover from whatever financial trouble they were in, while I would like to think that was true, I just don't have confidence and belief that the trouble that Studio Gallop was in is going to be just magically erased by not doing anything for a year, not working on any in-house anime, and I'm not sure if they can handle the production. I don't even know the relationship that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has with Studio Gallop anymore after leaving them for Studio Bridge, so I don't think that that is what we are going to get. What I think is a little more likely, and I don't think that this is very likely at all, potentially, we could get a Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie announcement. Now, I have no basis to think that that is what is going to be presented to us at this year's Jump Festa, but hear me out. In 2004, Pyramid of Light. 2010, Bonds Beyond Time. 2016, Dark Side of Dimensions. Every 6 years, we have had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie. If that trend follows, the next movie would be 2022. This would be the time to announce it. You announce it at the end of 2020. It'll be out in mid-2022. You still have a year and a half to work on it. You have a year and a half to advertise, to hype it up, to get it dubbed so it can be released in the, to international markets. I think that it would make sense that if there is going to be a movie in 2022, 6 years after Bonds Beyond Time, or Dark Side of Dimensions, excuse me, this would be the moment to announce it. And maybe for that movie, you could have Studio Gallop work on it. And that would be the only thing that Gallop would be responsible for. Now listen, there was a time for 3 movies that Gallop worked on the movies Bonds Beyond Time and Dark Side of Dimensions are the two that I'm thinking of, while the shows were going on. They worked on Bonds Beyond Time while Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds was airing and while that was still in-house. Same thing with Dark Side of Dimensions and Arc 5. So they have done it before where they've balanced a movie and weekly anime workload. Now that the weekly anime is gone and with a different studio, if they do a fully focused movie, they could dump all their resources into that. So that is probably the cool aspect, that you wouldn't have to worry about it affecting the current running anime. I mean, I'm one of those people, and there are people that disagree with me out there, and you know, the truth is we really don't know for sure. I'm one of the people that thinks Dark Side of Dimensions was kind of the beginning of the end for Studio Gallop. I think it affected what happened with Arc 5. Vrains obviously was butchered with production and behind-the-scenes issues, and then Studio Gallop leaves after Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains comes to a pretty abrupt end. But maybe, you know, you go back to Gallop for a fourth Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, or fifth if you count the Toei Season 0 Red Eyes movie. And if we get a movie, I think the most likely candidate for a movie is a GX movie, or a movie that has to do with Yuma, Playmaker, and Yuya, kind of like a Bonds Beyond Time 2.0. My only reservation when it comes to a movie is, would they do a movie without Yugi Muto? That's really the question. I don't know if they would. I don't know if they would take that risk. Because even though, obviously, I'm a huge fan of the spin-offs, and probably most people watching this video are huge fans of the spin-offs, is there enough profitability there? I want to say yes. I want to say that a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX movie would do really, really well. But I just don't know if it can sell to the more casual, nostalgic Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans the way that a Dark Side of Dimensions did. I just don't know for sure. But I think there's a better chance of a GX movie succeeding than a movie that has the Yuma, Yusaku, and Yuya, the three most recent and the three final Studio Gallop Pro tags. So, you know, we'll see what happens there. That's just kind of my like best case scenario is we get a movie. Another thing that we could get is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game. A video game, like a main platform video game, would be awesome. I just don't know if they would do that with the success of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And I know a lot of people will say, well, I mean, Duel Links and a PS5 video game are completely different. And they are. But if it's very similar to Legacy of the Duelist or Millennium Duels, I just don't know how well it's going to do. I think that a kind of video game that people want is a more Tag Force video game. How great would it be if you are a character and you are literally in an open world of Domino City, kind of akin, but not on the same scale, of course, to a Witcher 3 or a Red Dead Redemption 2. Obviously not on the same scale, but an open world like that where you can go and see NPCs that are characters from the anime and duel them, and there's kind of a story. I think it would be really, really cool. Would they do that with a video game? They haven't done a video game like that in a very, very long time. I just don't know. And with the success of Duel Links, would you be cannibalizing your audience? Would you be taking away from your Duel Links audience? Because obviously there would be a lot of crossover fans there. I don't know. I don't know if a video game like that is ever going to happen. I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans would love it. I know I would personally go nuts over a video game like that. But that is another thing that a lot of people are starting to theorize, that maybe we're going to get a video game announcement here at Jump Festa. The most likely scenario is we get card game news. I think that's the most likely scenario. The thing that does excite me again is there are 2 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Jump Festa news, and they are on stage for about 2 hours the first day and then another hour the second day. So if it was just card game news, I would think that they would not have that much time reserved to make their presentation. It does make me think, especially with 2021 being the 25th anniversary of the show, it is starting to get me a little excited that maybe we are going to get blindsided by an insane announcement, a la a movie, a video game, you know, maybe a Studio Gallop anime that focuses on the OCG main game rather than Rush Duels. That one I really have no stock in. I don't think that's ever going to happen, but it would be insane if we had 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes running side by side. But I mean, you guys let me know. Let me know all your predictions down below. And again, the night of December 19th, and again, this is on Eastern Time, December 18th, excuse me, we will be live at around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And once we go live, 4 hours from when we start, we are going to be reacting to when Yu-Gi-Oh! Latest News Jump Festa stage is on. And again, this is a remote event because of COVID. Only the Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything main crew is going to be here. Me, Pete, Kate, Cal, Nick T. It's not going to be a big party like I had last year. I want to do that for every single Jump Festa, but unfortunately, because of COVID, it would be reckless. It would be a little foolish as well. So I'm not doing it this year, but we will be live, and there still will be the main crew, and hopefully you guys will join us for that. But let me know all your thoughts. Are you getting excited for this? Are you looking forward to potentially a major announcement? Do you expect one, or are you kind of keeping your expectations a little low-key, which is always the best thing to do? Keep your expectations low so that if they, knock it out of the park, you are just mind-blown. Me personally, unfortunately, I have a problem keeping expectations low, but let me know all your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. And a special thank you to my Platinum tier patrons, Horace Maye, Goosey Q, Panther J, Blue Maiden 28, Jarrett Buller, and Aura Dragon, and to my Diamond tier patrons, Jesse Wood, Latrell Smith, and Anime Kaput, and to my Egyptian God tier patrons, XZ's Lover 104, Pegasus Seiya, and Stella Sky. Thank you so much to everyone who supports me on Patreon. You guys are incredible. Thank you to everyone who is a YouTube channel member. You guys are incredible. And thank you to everyone who just watches these videos. Without you guys, there would be no Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you down below. Have a great weekend, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.